here we are at Lake Tawakoni State Park. We are site 71. So we're remotely set up. We got a bunch of stuff already done. I just have to do the chairs, and it's not too hot out. But definitely I'll show you the shade we got here in a moment. So I got my flags up here. So we got some good coverage here. About midday we'll probably hit some sun on that roof a little bit. But other than that, definitely evening, afternoon shade right now. I mean, the sun's up over here. So we're gonna be sitting pretty shaded. You ready? Where we're gonna go hit the water up, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mom said there's a pathway right behind our site here. That it's gonna take us and pop us out. Gives a shortcut to the lake. You can actually see the lake from our site. Very faint in the distance, but we can still see it.
Be careful.
Be careful. Okay, I'm looking. Well, no, somebody dropped their gun. Ah! Here's a little beachy area here, and kids and Amber are getting in right now. It's nice, like I said, it's gradual. It doesn't get deep till about, you see that raft out there, it starts getting a little bit deeper waist level, it looks like. So time to get wet, y'all. Well, we're gonna try these jacks out. I'm thinking though these guys are gonna need maybe closer to the tires. I'm just not quite sure. So if you know where I should place these, please chime in, let us know. I was trying to kind of do some halfway in between. Cooked up the biscuits first, threw some ham cheese on there and getting them melted right now. I don't know about y'all, but this grill is hot. I am sweating over here. One thing I've noticed for sure cooking this stuff tonight is the flies. Holy buckets are crazy. I mean, they are all over. So get something to trap them for sure.
Just throw it down.
Okay, put it down right here. Oh, you got 11. You can either trade places with somebody or move 11 spaces. If I were you, I would trade places with your brother because you'd be closer to your home spot.
But that'll make me closer.
We are doing something we normally don't do during the summer because it's so hot. We are actually taking a walk on the trails. When we were here a couple years ago, we didn't do the trails at all. It was just super hot. But this morning, it's pretty calm and pretty cool out right now. So like, let's get out here and get some exercise and see nature and see what their trails have to offer.
We were here 2 years ago, baby. I don't think it's included.
Yeah, some weird animal sound going on. This is the drive up towards where we're staying. We're in the first little loop area. This is the road that has a bunch of the pull-throughs. So I think if you're on this side, so that would probably be, I think, the north side-ish. You're gonna have more in the open sun, and those on the right are more shaded. Camper van going through, pretty cool. So this side's more shaded per se, because the sun will kind of come up and around, and it usually kind of comes back through that way from what I gathered yesterday. So if you're gonna do these pull-through sites, stick to this side. Not a lot of the pull-through sites are shaded the greatest. I like all the back ends. This is actually where we were the first time we came a couple years ago with our little small 174 BH. Okay, so here's the first loop. This is the loop we're kind of on. And there we are, that blue truck. So like these two sites were 71. I believe that's 72 next to us. Pretty okay shade. That 72 gets a lot of afternoon shade. And then pull throughs here and a pull through there, and get a lot of sun there until the afternoon. Here, when the first time we stayed, we were pretty much minus the morning. I don't know what time it is, might be 8:30, 9 o'clock. In the morning, you had some shade, but other than that, we were like in the sun the entire day, which is, we ended up moving to that site I previously showed on that drive-in. So, and there's another site right here. It's number 70. It looks like it'd be a pretty good shaded spot as well. We know it's pretty warm outside, but we figure might as well come out here and chill and read. And she's working on making another blanket. Finished the other one. Almost. She still has a little bit more. We got, I don't know if you can see that little fly trap dealie. We ran up to the store real quick because the flies were crazy. And we were told those work pretty well. So we're going to give it a whirl and hopefully it works for us. Get rid of some of these flies. There went one. I would say the bag is starting to work there. There are quite a few in there right now. They're like all over this thing. I'm going to take a wild guess because we got water coming down in here and I saw some water over there. I'm guessing that there's water under here. So I'm gonna loosen some of these screws, see if I can get it to leak out somewhere. Yikes. Well, that was a fail. I can't figure out how to get those screws, hooks, whatever they are, undone. So it's gonna have to be something up for the service department to do. We picked this guy up because there's so many flies. It actually goes with that plate, but it hasn't been washed yet. So we made our famous chicken that we always get, all kinds of marinated with our regular buffalo barbecue and Parmesan garlic. That's our thing. Good stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Very flavorful, especially when you marinate it for 24 hours. Exploding kittens! Yeah, I won exploding kittens. Uh-huh.
And
Now we playing Tenzi, yeah?
And I lost.
You did lose.
Someone who put in it. And I looked at him.
It wasn't me.
It was that moment.
It wasn't me. I put mine in the middle.
It was moment.
You think so? Well, I can see a foot. We can blame the foot over there. Well, good morning. I woke up. There was a warning, a failure light. And I think it was for the water heater. Amber noticed when she was feeding the cats this morning, a lot of heat coming out of our little drawers that are right on the other side. It's a water heater. And when I woke up, there was a failure light turned on. So I turned off the water heater and then turned it back on. That light went away. So I assume that's what it's from. So I've completely turned off the water heater. I don't know if it's something you leave running the entire time. With our old RV, it was gas only water heater, so we only turned it on if we were taking a shower. This one, the electric one, we always left it on, so that way when we do dishes we have hot water. So I don't know, I guess we'll try to turn it off for a little bit. The water should stay pretty warm, and then, you know, when we need hot water for a shower, flip it back on a little bit so it heats up everything again, and then take our showers. It's a pancake kind of morning. What game are we playing when we walk today?
30-second mysteries.
Okay. Go. Oh, I thought you were ready.
Oh. A man screams for over an hour and wakes up a majority of people who live in his neighborhood. Rather than complain about the noise or tell the man to stop, his neighbors give him an enthusiastic response.
It's actually been a pretty nice day, nice and cool for Texas heat. Been outside all morning since we were done with our walk, and sitting in front of my fan, got a breeze going too every once in a while. And just been reading my book. There's Courtsy. She's chilling. Yeah. This morning we have egg muffins. So Amber baked it in our oven. Egg, cheese. This one has bacon, maybe peppers.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. She made some with broccoli. give it a try. Yep, this is what we do. We sit outside and read books. I think Viola's playing Connect 4 by herself, so I think she'll always win. It's one of those kind of days. It's supposed to rain. Looks like it might, but it's kind of cloudy over there. I can't really tell. So the more and more I think about it, the more and more I kind of get upset with the undercarriage of the RV, that enclosed underbelly thing. I'm telling you, I know there's water there. I'll be interested to see what they find out. Hopefully it should be covered in warranty. It's a 2020 model. We bought it not too long ago, but April maybe. Good news is we've done so much camping since getting it that we're finding out all the issues now that are popping up. We keep getting another issue again on the water heater. We'll turn it on and run it for a little bit, and then that error will pop up, something with the igniter and lighting. So I think that's what that error is. Well, Amber said these are crack burgers. I believe there's bacon, cheese, and ground turkey. Normally we get them frozen. We'll buy it frozen, then throw it on the grill. It's easier for me to cook. So we'll see how these work. Sometimes I forget the griddle gets hotter on one side more than another. I guess that one's mine. Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Crack burger's good. Viola, good.
Yeah,
you like yours?
Mm-hmm. It has lettuce in it.
You put lettuce on yours?
Yeah. And this. Ketchup and ranch.
Ketchup and ranch combo. Yummers.
Yummy.
Yeah, Xander's a little iffy on it, huh? Alright. I'm gonna give mine a whirl. One thing about these trails is at least they're well marked, so that's good. When you come out to walk, there's a good thing that tells us everywhere to go. I don't know if you could see it, but right there above the axle area, it's damp. So I got up underneath as close as I could to the axles and just kind of pushed up. A bunch of water came out this side over here. So definitely something's going on. I ended up getting a hold of the company Crossroads. I guess they're part of Keystone and Coach something, I don't know. And they said go ahead and poke a hole inside that underbelly to get the water to drain where it's drooping down like that. And again, we're taking it in on the 4th, so she made a couple notes of it. She made note on saying that she told me to do it. It wouldn't void any warranty. So that we'll see what happens in another couple weeks on what actually happened to it. Our thoughts are when it does get looked at and repaired, that whole black thing underneath there needs to be thoroughly cleaned or replaced, because I don't want that going back up there, any chance of mold or anything like that, because who knows how long it's really been doing it. So, I don't know, we'll see what warranty says. Tonight's dinner is pizza. I already had one mishap. The tray I was bringing out accidentally hit the door frame and I lost one. But we started using this naan bread here. And we're going to use my grill piece, get it up off there a little bit so the bottoms don't burn, and get that cheese melted. Oh, yeah. Naan bread pizza, baby. Somebody's a little upset that somebody else is in their pod for the window. Can you guess which one? So dinner time. When I saw the natty flies that are, I tried to bring out that guy, but it's not really capturing them. So we got our sausage and pineapple going on here. Guess I just kind of flip it every once in a while here. Decided to try to do some hot dogs up here too. Kind of supplement since sausage itself goes pretty quick around here. So this is the second time I have to empty this. Emptied it yesterday, now this morning. It's our last day here, and then we go to another park, but to me it looks pretty clear, so I'm thinking it's one of the valves or a crack in the hose of something that's coming into the RV from the city connection. Oh, the wonderful creatures you see when you start packing up. Well, we still have the rest of the day and tomorrow before we leave. We'll leave around noon, so we can leave at that time. So that's when we're gonna leave. We can't check into the other place till 1. Works out pretty well because it's about an hour or so down the road. But yeah, I've enjoyed this park. Amber's kind of neat on it. Nice little probably get away for a weekend per se. Maybe not do like what we did, which was 7 nights. But yeah, we'll see how the next one goes. So Roman, what do you think of Lake Tawakoni State Park?
It's good.
What have you liked so far?
Probably the swimming and friends.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the park?
Swimming and friends.
Swimming and meeting new friends? All right.
And watching my movies.
Oh, when you get a pick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not mine. Not Roman.
Oh, okay. We have never used one of these little fly things, but I'm telling you what, this is amazing. Now, you may not want to watch to see how many flies are in there and smell, so I'm going to go quick past. Look at all them flies in there. So, I highly recommend, I'm glad when we were at the store, they recommended that one for the flies and stuff, and phew, I tell you what, that's great. But then we had all these little natty type ones flying around. They weren't gnats, but little tiny ones like that. And they've been flying around all over. Can't seem to get rid of those though. This site that we're at, 71, I believe. Beautiful site, very shaded the whole day. I would probably say, as we walked around, this is like one of the better ones to get. Some of the pull-throughs are pretty good, but 71 is definitely a good one. And I think, 71, 2, 3, maybe 73. I'm looking at the one a couple down, looks pretty shaded as well. 73 would be good. Plus you got like a little pathway back here, takes you back to the water. Short little walk there, which is nice. So we're saying 172 then right next to us. You've got some midday sun there, but shaded the rest. And that also has a path. And the one next is 71, so that'd be probably 72. Pretty sure they're going up as I go around. That one's got a path as well, so pretty nice on this little loop.
That now post.
You have to finish your little phone.